Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we will be making clusters. It'll just be a short video. I have made clusters with you guys in the past, but never big ones. They've only been very simple ones for small journals. So today we'll go into it in a bit more detail. Before we really go into anything, I just want to explain kind of what I did. So these lace flowers, they look almost like snowflakes, which I think is super cool. They come from this, or they are this, I should say. But as you can see, this pearl is really big, so it'll add so much bulk to my pages. I've done it before and it makes my spines huge. So I've gotten one here to kind of show you what I do. I take it off and then there's also a metal thing in the back that I also take out. Then I have the two separate layers here, which I then just glue back together. Let me just get my glue. I just glue them back together with some fabric glue. Just a tiny bit on there. And then I just put a tiny dot of normal glue on there. I just use tacky glue. Then I have these wonderful flat back pearls that I think I have them listed in my description. And then I just stick that on there. That way it's half of the bulk and it still looks beautiful, but it's not so thick. Everyone won't add a centimeter to the bulk of your pages. It is a little bit tricky to get it to stick. So yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna put that one aside now so it can dry. So I have a couple of those. I have a few appliques, some ribbon bows that I just get at Walmart. I also have these buttons that are also listed in my description. And then these butterflies, I do have them listed in my description, but they're pop-up butterflies. See, they have vellum wings. So what I do, in their normal form, they're too big for me. So let me make sure you can see. I print them two to a page, once on paper or cardstock. I usually do cardstock, but this time I did paper and I think I like the cardstock more. And then once on vellum. Then I cut them out, I ink the edges. I always cut those things that stick out. I can't remember the name in English. In Afrikaans it will be voelers, but maybe feelers? No, definitely not that. Well, you guys know what I'm talking about. I cut that off. And then I put a thin line of glue in the middle and I put the vellum on that. Just be careful not to touch vellum with anything wet because the whole thing will contort and the ink will run. So just be careful with that. Then I also have my elegant number labels, that's the name, and my scripture labels that I also have listed in the description. I have some wax seals that I made. I actually made 5, but this one I'm keeping for the envelope that we'll be using in the journal. There's so many things. I have some corners that I ripped off of book pages, and then the insides I also ripped up. These are included in the calendar kit, the planner kit, but I printed them onto glossy photo paper. I really wanted that for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but it still feels right to me. Then I have these pieces of lace. They're not really appliques. They're super pretty. I cut them off of a shirt that I got at a thrift store. I have these pieces of lace. Then some more lace. Coffee stained organza. Oops. Coffee stained organza, and it also shimmers. And then some cream tulle that I just cut up into pieces. So again, like my other videos, I'll make one with you guys just to kind of show you how I do it, and then the rest I'll make while I'm fast forwarding. So for instance, with this one, I would make it so it extends past the actual line, and then I'll probably do something like this. So it goes like that. So I'm going to glue that on quickly. Then I would take like a piece of organza or tulle, but this time I want organza. Just kind of shift it on there so it fits. Take a piece of lace, put on top of that for texture. I'm going to move all these things away once I actually start like making them in bulk. What I'm also going to do it is I'm gonna make like a production line. So I will first connect the do the paper part of all of them, and then I'll start putting the embellishments on. Like that, I quite like that. Then maybe a butterfly, and then perhaps love. And I think what I'll also include in this is my flat back pearls. I have no more space. Little flat back pearl down there. Like so. I'm going to glue those down. There we go. So I really love how that looks. I know everyone does clusters differently, and like I've tried to follow along with some other people, but this is just my style, so you just do whatever feels right. So I'm going to move some of my supplies away now, and then I will just fast forward the rest of the video. I just want to add that with these leftover pieces I will also make clusters. Okay. Okay, there you got it. So this will be the video that I'll be referencing in the future. It takes a lot of time to make the clusters on camera every time, and I like the videos to be short and not waste anyone's time. So the reason these wings lift up is because the vellum really doesn't like getting wet, but as soon as the glue is dry, it will settle down again and it doesn't actually do anything to it, but I think it looks really, really cool. I love how that comes out. So the buttons I glued on lightly, but I will go and sew them on with embroidery thread or normal thread. And I have so much supplies left, but I'm just gonna put it aside because I do have a neutral a neutral junk journal coming up in the new year that I can use all of these embellishments for. So please let me know what you guys think. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe or like the video or share it with someone that you think might enjoy it. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. It is night here now, so hopefully I'll be able to post it tonight. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And then I will see you next time. Have a good day. God bless. Bye-bye.